They have to get off to a good start. Wolf Warriors, despite the record, just
that way through the season, and he really has been a revelation for the Wolf Warriors. But for Ryan Watkins and the Macau Black Bears, they haven't changed in that guard position. We mentioned Mike Taylor. Before him, there was an Eric Tisby.
Yeah.
So many other guys.
The fact that he's about 6'1", but at the same time, he brings a lot of leadership. Being 11 players as opposed to only 7, but they're pretty weary from that road loss against Formosa.
Well, that's one guy they have to focus on the defensive end. The difference perhaps between Hamilton and McKinney is that you put the ball in McKinney's hands, he finds a way to create for himself. And
the Warriors have to find an answer real quick.
A quick trigger. Chai Chen, he has been a provider for the Wolf Warriors.
I think all those minutes against Formosa, already with 4 points in this game.
Tucker looking to answer. You know, when Tucker moves, their first back-to-backs of this season, actually.
Right, and their schedule doesn't get any easier. Oh, wow, Ryan Watkins.
By King. Good spin there, and the reverse layup.
Great find also by Anthony Tucker, giving Lai Katong all sorts of...
Ever so steady, misses that time though, but the recovery taken by Lau. From outside, oh boy. Anthony Tucker missed, struggling initially.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, he started out 2 for 8 from the field, and then suddenly, by the fourth quarter, when the fourth quarter came as McKinney, oh boy, hot shooting.
Great start.
For
hardly even breaking a sweat when they figured out how to break the defense of Hong Kong, and Marcus Elliott struggled in that second half as Mike Bell is able to get that slam dunk because of primarily the defense of Anthony. You know, Mike Bell can trigger out a lot of fast break attempts. The problem is the transition of the Macau Black Bears is also good, and Mike McKinney is having a fantastic start to this game.
One big problem, that is Mike McKinney. Here come the Wolf Warriors, now down by 17. Offense not really clicking for them. Well, that's gonna be that could be a spark as Coach Matt Skillman.
That's great recognition by the Wolf Warriors, looking for the open shot, and they get it from Corey Bradford. Good patience, you know, most of
Kenny Lai even hitting him on the face, his teammate.
Great composure there by Anthony Tucker, and that leads to the second chance opportunity.
Under 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Mike Bell getting those mid-range jumpers. Now Tucker, the sudden burst of speed out to Watkins. Ryan Watkins from deep of this match so far.
And they've been sharing the ball a lot. You know, Mike McKinney staying aggressive. If Mike Bell can be as aggressive as Mike McKinney on the other end, we probably have a close.
They were just freely moving that basketball. It looks
in this building. And they know that they can beat the Wolf Warriors if they just play their game, and so far
hang out together.
Yeah, they
really have a lot of fun being in one unit.
And as Anthony Tucker hits another 3, than they did in the first quarter, because this zone defense actually allows them to tap the ball away in terms of the passing lanes. But you know, if Tess Patterson,
opportunity. 2 seconds remaining, nothing much happening. Patterson bails the Wolf Warriors out with the 3. McKinney splitting the defense, puts it up, one-hander is good. Mike McKinney, a scoring machine. And that the 3 guys from those as Bell completes that alley-oop play.
And turn the ball over as well. Wow, Anthony Tucker's everywhere.
Alley-oop!
The shots they want, they're just not falling right now.
Back to Watkins again. The ball movement of Macau on Bears would want that number to go as high as it can, maybe to give their imports some
rest. It doesn't matter if you win by 20 points or you win by 5 points, as long as you win. And Anthony Tucker, despite the 4-13,
really need that one guy. You can play your offense through as you see that connection between Bradford and Chai. Though Mike Miller could really help this team because they're 3 for 18 from downtown right now.
Well, yeah, it's a former NBA Rookie of the Year if we're talking about. In it for the long haul. So if they can get one good local, really good local, and they found one in Chai Chen, but Mike McKinney's just unconscious today.
And you know what?
Get a good import.
However, the shot's still not falling for Wolf Warriors, and Mike Bell said, you know,
he's gotten a few buckets here already. He needs to help out.
Here's Tucker. Slithering through the defense, out to King. First look at Derry King. One up, one down. Bears, especially as they prepare for what could be a playoff push for the team, it will be important they start to find their rhythm as well. As
shown all their cards so far this season, they've met with moderate success in doing that. But the bigger teams, you know, San Miguel Alab, Pilipinas, with a PJ Rock comes back in. But again, the bigger teams are looking at Macau and saying, all we need to do is use our size. Wolf Warriors don't have that against the Black Bears.
Coach Edu Torres.
Yeah.
What's your plan when O'Darren Bassett is healthy again?
Yeah.
And what he told me was that you can very, very interesting. Bell getting an easy bucket underneath. Yanshu, great recognition.
Against this Wolf Warriors squad, they can heat up in an instant. Anthony Tucker is he's got 19. That's almost guaranteeing a win if you're the Macau Black Bears. Yeah. About Jericho Lagan, the way he's transformed this league into what it is today. It's
China, two of the expansion countries of this league. That is the ideal situation for them. Bradford cleaned the rim before that.
They could still pull the rug from under the Macau Black Bears. Well, of
modern day point guards, the athletic ones. He's that kind of a guy. He will not.
Yeah, he gets numbers like Steph Curry, but he actually plays like.
Miss again. Tucker, the only import on the floor. 3, dished it out to Bell. This time, Jan will take it on the pass back, and that's a good decision for him.
If you're Matt Skip for the last 2 weeks, who Corey Bradford reminds me of, and you hit it right on the head. You know, Indiana Pacers is one of my favorite teams.
The remaining games, they face Saigon and then Formosa, two contenders also.
Building.
Lee Jun answers back with his own.
He's got that. I mean, he's interesting finish there.
The only scenario really where the Wolf Warriors can qualify as you see that shot. And Lai with the steal. The locals of Macau making the most of this opportunity they are being given. Lai Katong with the 3 points. A lot of factors. Sometimes players, they would tell you that playing in front of a gym that's huge is so difficult.
Been turned off. They'll just get this one across. But again, emphatic win here for the Macau Black Bears after blowing out Hong Kong just a few days ago. They take care of business here. Now the big business at hand will have to happen when they face the defending champions tomorrow.
Corey Bradford wanted the steal, so he picked the basketball up after
he got the steal.